And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Pisces for the whole of 2017. It's your annual forecast. So, over the whole of 2016, the vast majority of you were seriously aspected by the ongoing square from Saturn in Sagittarius to Neptune in Pisces. That brought a lot of depression and despondency and even despair into a number of people's lives, and some of you were strongly affected by it. On the one hand, it's nowhere near as difficult a year in 2017 as it was in 2016. On the other hand, the Saturn and the Neptune influence, although they're not hitting each other anymore, they both individually continue to influence you during 2017. It's just not going to be so difficult as last year. The emphasis has moved on with Saturn. He's now influencing much more those of you born in the last 10 days of Pisces. And Neptune has moved on as well. Neptune's no longer affecting those of you born at the end of February. He's now looking at those of you born at the start of March. This year is going to be a bit lighter, less intense, less extreme. And the more you get into the year, the more you're going to find it easier and easier. And certainly the last quarter of the year, October onwards, is going to seem positively light compared to the last couple of years. But let's get you there first. The high point of the year in terms of high output is actually January, when Mars is in your sign. But you're going to find that once you're into, say, mid-late March, you're going to find that by then the worst of 2017 is going to be over, and from then on you will be able to move forward with a degree more confidence and slowly start putting your foot on the accelerator, achieving a degree of comfort and ease by the time you're into October. The year gets better the further on you get. So let's look at who's actually getting hammered. Let's deal with the challenging stuff first. Neptune. Neptune is going to be spending most of this year from mid-February onwards conjuncting the Sun of those Pisceans born on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of March. And if you're one of these people, you best be prepared that this is not going to be the most physically proactive year of your life. It's going to be a year of fatigue, tiredness and weariness. Not illness, disease or infection, but where you're feeling a little bit more tired, knackered and exhausted than normal. You would benefit from going to bed 10 minutes earlier and getting up 5 minutes later. You would benefit from things like saunas more than baths, and baths more than showers. And you would benefit from taking it easy. You would even benefit more from doing proper Neptunian exercises such as Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, Pilates, swimming, anything that blends the idea of physicality and spirituality together. But don't push yourself. All of you are under an influence of fatigue, but those of you born at the start of March, particularly so. Saturn is also going to be spending most of the year challenging those of you born from the 12th through to the 18th of March. And for these people, it's necessary for you to deliberately choose to live within your own boundaries rather than those pushed on you by other people. You should find that words like structure, discipline and hard work do actually alleviate much of the challenge. But if you're looking for easy answers or shortcuts, then I'm afraid you're the people who are going to find that this year does bring a degree of oppression, restriction, limitation and circumstances outside of your control holding you back. So take on the challenges and work hard, and you'll find that everything will work the way you want it to. Uranus isn't touching you in 2017, I'm delighted to say. Pluto's actually doing some nice things to you. He's bringing opportunities for growth and self-development, particularly in terms of psychological health and psychological wealth, into the lives of those of you born from the 7th to the 9th of March. And if you're one of these, then you can expect your ability to go into those dark spaces in your soul to be a lot easier and a lot clearer and cleaner than normal. Psychologically, you're looking great, and it's a year of transformation, regeneration and rebirth. Jupiter's not really touching you most of this year, But from mid-October onwards, he moves into one of the water signs, Scorpio. And from then on, he's going to bring an element of fortune and growth into the lives of all Pisceans, but especially those born before the 7th of March. At the more day-by-day level, well, the Pisces full moon is going to be on the 6th of September. The Pisces new moon is going to be on the 26th of February. Now this is a partial eclipse of the moon, of the sun, and it's very close to Neptune, so this may be seen as quite a challenging time, possibly the most difficult time of the year for most of you. So around that last week of February, don't go making long-term, large-scale changes or plans, because it's a bit of a wobbly time. Mercury enters your sign on the 25th of February and leaves on the 13th of March. Venus is with you from the 3rd of January through to the 3rd of February. And Mars starts 2017 in your sign, leaving on the 28th of January. So January is actually an excellent month for getting things done at the physical level. You should find you've got a little bit more energy than normal. That still doesn't disguise the fact that there's a few challenges out there, but the worst of these will be over by the end of March, and from then on it gets easier and easier, and I'm particularly looking forward for you from mid-October onwards. Big thank you to all those Pisceans who have been kind enough to donate to me over this last year. Those donations, they actually keep me going, and they encourage me to be able to keep putting out astrology into the world free of charge, and I will continue regardless of what comes in over this coming 12 months. But a big thank you to those who helped me. And to all Pisceans, I wish you a happy new year, and I look forward to working with you over the rest of this year. Have a good one. Bye.